y'all, welcome back. So we're inside of Dollar General and we're getting ready to get into our any day deals video, where I'm going to bring to you multiple scenarios that are going to be all digital that you can do any day of the week, so you can maximize your savings and not pay full price on things you're going to pay for anyway. So like the video, subscribe, y'all comment below where y'all are from, what the weather is like. I'm here in Georgia. It's not too bad. I think we should get into like the 70s today. We'll see. But I'm going to show you how you can maximize your savings. So let's get into the video. And again, don't forget to like and subscribe. So the first deal I want to talk about, because I know some of you all have been saying you want to see food deals, but the party size Lays, which are normally $4.48, this week they're 2 for $8, and we do have a 1 off of 2 digital coupon. Now I also see like the regular size bags, looks like they're on the sale 2 for $6.50, but just depending on your need, you might want to just grab the bigger size bag. So I'm gonna grab 2 of the party size at 2 for $8, get it added to my cart. All right, y'all, this next deal that has come back around is amazing, especially if maybe you need some of the like breakfast type of foods. So the Kellogg products, whether you get the cereal, Pop-Tarts, the cereal bars, the Nutri-Grain bars, I believe, is another option, but they're on sale 3 for $7, which is amazing because 1 box of Kellogg cereal alone is $3.50. And I like this deal because you can really cater it to your need. Maybe you have a household that likes 3 different types of cereal, or maybe you have a particular one you like. A great time to get stocked up. So you could grab one of the Kellogg's, or 3 or 2, and then just make sure you have 3 products. And then you could grab like the Pop-Tart. Oh wow, looks like they have one. Oh no, they have the blueberry one, and I want to say the Nutri-Grain is also included. So several ways you can do the deal. Always cater it to your need, but again, a great time to get stocked up. Looks like these are also included as well, if maybe you want to grab those. So again, several different options, and always check the IBOTTA app for rebates, because I know a lot of times we will get cashback rebates for some of the Kellogg cereal, and I want to say we might have one for that, but just scan your items to confirm. All right, y'all, so now let's factor in some laundry care. So if you are doing a gain scenario where you're factoring in like the 5 off of 30 gain digital, and you're planning to stack the 5 off of 25 with the 5 off of 30, apparently it's only working for like stores that are not updated. And typically how I know is like if your store has like a self-checkout. So just keep that in mind, but still a great time to maximize your savings if you know you're going to pay for these items anyway, because we do have several different digitals for gain. So if you still have your $3 digital that works for the larger ones at $15.95, you could grab like the flings. If your store has the big jug of liquid detergent, you could even grab those. Another option could be these big firework beads, y'all. Look how big these are. And they're also $15.95. That $3 digital works for that. But we got a $2 digital that works for like the medium-sized gains. So you could grab like the gain firework beads. You could grab the 180 count like dryer sheets. If maybe you're one that needs detergent, you could grab the liquid detergent, the 65 fluid ounce. Or even like the 24 count flings. And then if maybe you know you need fabric softener, you could grab the fabric softener at $7.50. Use that $2 digital. So several ways you can switch your deal around. And then we did get a $1 digital for like the smaller gain liquid at $5.50 if you wanted to grab one of those. Or if you know you're a Tide person, for the same price, you could just grab the Tide liquid or pods at $5.50, and we have a $1 digital for those as well. But like I always say, remember, once you use your digitals, they're gone. So of course you would need more than one account if you try to do more than one deal with the like same or similar digitals. All right, y'all. And then remember, we still have that instant savings going on, where if you spend $10 on select products like Suavitel, Fabuloso, Palmolive, Ajax, that you'll save $3 instantly. And then again, like I always say, remember though, with the instant savings, if you're using that with the 5 off of 25, you would need to be at least $28, because the instant savings will come off first. And if you were right at 25, that'll put you under. But several ways you could do your deal, but one of the options could be the Suavitel, like the bigger fabric softener right here at $8.50, because we do have a $2 digital, and this is one of the products included. And remember, we need to be at least $10. So you could add in like the dryer sheets if maybe you want to add in a Suavitel dryer sheets at $1.95. Or if your store carries the Ajax at $1.50, it's like the smaller 1. You could even factor that in. That'll put you right at 10. And then we do have a 25-cent digital that works for the Ajax at 150, or the not the Ajax, the Palmolive, I mean, y'all, at 150. Or you could get the Ajax also, I think, at 125 or somewhere in there. So always cater it to your need. Another option you could do is just pick up the Palmolive right here, the 18 fluid ounce, because they're $3.25. But y'all, when I scan them on the app, they are still on that promotion where they're 2 for $4. And to make this even better, we did get a 50-cent digital coupon that we could use. So essentially, you get 2 for $3.50. So I'm gonna grab 2, get that added to my cart. So several options when it comes to getting to that $10 mark to save $3 instantly. I know we have digitals for the Colgate as well, if maybe you want to factor that in. So just keep that in mind. Then also remember, my store is wiped out, which I kind of figured, but remember for the Dawn Power Wash or the Gain, we have 2 different separate digitals if you didn't use them already, where we're getting $3.99 off of 2. So you could grab the refill, the starter at $5 and the refill at $4.50, and then you could grab 2 of the Gains at $4.75 each. Use the $3.99 off of 2. So several ways. And then again, if you're doing your Gain scenario, this could definitely be a great option to factor into there, since we do have that high value coupon. And then another option I wanted to mention, if maybe you're one that needs some dishwasher tabs, you could pick up these Cascades at $5.15, and we do have a $2 digital, which makes them just $3.15. All right, y'all, so more laundry care deals just depending on your need. If you're one that prefers Arm & Hammer, you can grab the bigger Arm & Hammers that are $10. And it's the 118.1 through 144.5 ounce. But we have a $2 digital. Now, another option, especially if you're not particular on the brand, you could pick up one of the Purex, y'all, the bigger ones. They're $9.50, and we have a $2 digital. And that $2 digital that works for the Purex also works for the all free and clear like packs, if maybe you wanted to grab those instead. But the Purex comes out to be a better deal because on top of the $2 digital, we also have a $2 cashback offer on IBOTTA. So like I always talk about, y'all, IBOTTA is a free cashback app. It's another way that you can maximize your savings because you're actually getting cash back. And then if you're new to IBOTTA and you want to use my referral code, which I'll put here on the screen, or you can always just click the link down below, you'll get $10 after submitting your first receipt and offer. And again, it's a way to maximize your savings even more on things you're going to pay for anyway. So after the $2 in cash back from IBOTTA and then the $2 digital, that's going to drop this down to just $5.50, y'all. And y'all see how big this is. So always cater it to your need. Just wanted to show you some different laundry care. And I want to say we also have a $1 cashback offer for the Purex like packs, if maybe you want to pick those up for IBOTTA as well. $1 cashback on IBOTTA. So again, always cater it to your needs. Several ways you can kind of switch your deal around. All right, y'all, so we do have a $1 digital for the Clorox. I noticed that it was attaching to like the Clorox sprays at $4. If your store has like the Clorox bleach at $4, it looks like it may be attaching to that as well. Now I did scan these right here, which are $4.25. The $1 digital didn't pop up, so just be mindful of that. You want to grab the one at $4. So this one right here I did scan. I even scanned the toilet bowl cleaner, because I saw it was pictured on the digital, but this is $3. The digital did not pop up for me. So always make sure you're scanning your items so you can confirm the price and that your digital coupons are attaching. All right, y'all, now if you still have your digital coupon for like the Febreze products, you could grab like the Airfix sprays. Those are the cheaper ones at $3.25 each. And then we have the $3.30 off of 2 digital. Another option could be the small spaces, or if you know you get some of the more expensive ones, you could grab those and get those catered into your deal as well. So a great time to get stocked up. And then remember, if you're one that has Airwick and maybe you want to try these vibrant ones, you could pick up one of those at $7. Use the $4 digital, makes it just $3. But like I always say, from week after week, I try to like incorporate some of the newer digitals, but always check out my videos from the previous week, because a lot of times if you didn't use those digitals, you might still have it on your account and you might be able to come up with some more options. All right, y'all, this next option I was actually really excited about to see. The brownie paper towels are $8.75 this week, but to make the deal even better, we got a $2 digital, y'all, so that drops it down to just $6.75. So this is definitely a great time to get stocked up. And then if you can wait until Saturday and factor into your 5 off of 25, even better. And then y'all, when we When it comes to like tissue, I didn't really see tons of digitals, but we do still have the instant savings going on with the Scott products, whether you get the paper towels or the tissue. When you spend $16, you'll save $3 instantly. But again, always check your digital coupons on your account. Make sure you're scanning your items, because a lot of times you can still find digitals for paper products, and maybe that is something that you're going to pay for anyway. But I did just want to mention that if maybe you are one that's not particular on the brand and you really need to get stocked up, you definitely may want to pick up the Scott products. And I did want to switch it up a little bit because I know sometimes we may need more than like laundry care and food. And I know a lot of Dollar Generals do sell like clothing and things like that. I noticed we got a $2 digital for like the hang socks, and it looks like the cheaper ones are like $7.75. And it looks like you can get like the boys or the men. So I'm gonna pick up one. I think they range, like I said, $7.75 maybe to $7.79 and up. $7.95 and up. And then you could save $2. So remember, if this is something you're gonna pay for anyway, a great time to maximize your savings. And then again, if you're gonna factor this into your 5 off of 25, it could definitely come out much cheaper. All right, y'all, and when it comes to like if maybe you need baby care, we do still have $3 digital for the Loves like box diapers. They normally range from like $17.50 and up, but if you're not particular on the brand, you could pick up the Huggies. You could get the one in the white pack at $10.50. We still have that $2 digital. Looks like the Pampers is still on promotion. 2 for $20. Looks like we have a $3 digital, so several options. I'm actually just gonna pick up the Huggies right here at $10.50. Use a $10 digital, and then if you maybe need some of the other baby household essentials, we do have a $1 digital for like the Johnson & Johnsons, and it looks like the cheaper product would be the baby lotion right here at $5, or you could grab these other two products right here at $6.35, or this one right here at $5.50. I believe you can even get like the baby oil. So several ways you can switch your deal around based off of your needs. All right, y'all, if you still have your $2 digital for like the Crest toothpaste, you could definitely use that as a filler item. You could pick up one at $3.35, use the $2 digital. Hopefully my store still has it. If not, I may just have to factor one in for the video. I think this one might be it, but we'll see. This one is definitely $4.50, but like I said, for the sake of the video, we're just going to factor this in, but you want to pick up the one at $3.35. All right, y'all, if you're in need of body wash and you're not particular on the brand, the Dow body wash, you could grab one, and we do have a $1.50 digital. Now, I did scan these, which I know are on clearance. They're $3.11. Now, I can't guarantee, of course, you will find it at your store since clearance does vary. So for the sake of the video, I'm just going to factor in the more expensive ones. But definitely, if you can find the like smaller Dow, definitely scan those and then use the $1.50 digital to come out cheaper. But these right here are $4.79. These are like the 21 fluid ounce versus the 12 fluid ounce. And the $1.50 digital is attaching to those. Now, if maybe you're one that needs the men one, you could grab the men one at $4.95. Another great option, if your store has the Axe, you could grab the Axe body wash at $5.50. We actually have a $2 digital. And then that same $2 digital, though, also works for the Axe deodorant if maybe your store carries the smaller ones. That's like $3. So a great option if you are in need of some body care. All right, y'all, we over here by the trial and travel size section. I'm gonna pick up one of these Scope mouthwash at $1, and that $1 digital we have is still attaching. Another option too, but remember with these type of deals, they could end at any time. But I did go ahead and scan this travel size Dow body wash at I think it's $2.25, and we have a $1.50 digital that works for the bigger ones that is attaching to these. So this could also be a little freebie or close to a freebie or a great filler item for your 5 off of 25. But again, remember, this could end at any time, but an amazing deal. And another option I wanted to mention too, when it comes to cereal, especially if you're one that prefers like General Mills, select ones are 2 for $5 this week, y'all. And we do still have that 1 off of 2 digital, so it makes them 2 for $4. So another amazing deal to get factored into your scenario. But again, make sure you're scanning your items to confirm the price and that the promotion is popping up for 2 for $5, and that you also have the 1 off of 2 digital. All right, y'all, here's a nice little deal you can do any day of the week, again, from using all digital coupons. Grab 2 of the party size Lay's chips. Remember, they're 2 for $8 this week, and we have the 1 off of 2 digital. And then grab 2 of the General Mills cereals this week, priced at 2 for $5, and then we have that 1 off of 2 digital. So for this scenario, this should total you $13 exactly. And then when our digital coupons come off at the register, so after you type in your phone number at the keypad, that's how the digital coupons come off. But remember, you got to add them to your Dollar General account. But this would just be $11, y'all. Now, again, the goal is not to pay full price on things you're going to pay for anyway. And then if you can wait until Saturday and add in some other items to get you to $25, you would save an additional $5. And this is at least $13 helping you track towards that balance. So you're only like $12 away. But again, cater it to your need. Another option you could do, and roughly it'll be about $3 more. But again, this is definitely a great time to get stocked up, since these are normally like $3.50 or I think $4 something each. You could just factor in 3 of the Kellogg's products. Remember, they're 3 for $7. You don't have to just get all cereal. You can get Pop-Tarts. You can get some of the other items like the cereal bars. But you could do it like this. Now, if you did your deal like this, you would pay about $3 more. So roughly this will end up totaling about $15 if maybe you wanted to switch your deal around and do it like this. Now, here's a nice deal you could do, picking up 2 other Febreze products, whether you get the air effect sprays right here, or like the small spaces at $3.25 each. Use the $3.30 off of 2 digital. Pick up the brownie paper towels at $8.75 this week, and then use the $2 digital coupon. So for this particular scenario, this would total you $15.25. And then when all our digital coupons come off, so $3.30 off of 2 for the Febreze, $2 for the brownie, this should end up being just $9.95 before tax, y'all. Which is amazing considering we're using all digital coupons. Now, for about a little bit more, if maybe you don't need the Febreze or you already used that digital, you could just add in 2 of the palm olives. If maybe you need this soap, remember they're 2 for $4, but we have a 50-cent digital. So if you did your deal like this, roughly you would pay about $10.25 before tax. Or if you want to pay a little more, another option. Now, remember, my store only had 1 of each. So you could do the Dawn Power Wash and then get the starter at $5 and then the refill. Now, I'm just doing that one for the sake of the video. Another option you could do, and these are all kind of roughly going to put you around the same price point, but you could add in the Purex if maybe you need laundry care and you're not particular. Remember, these are $3.75, but we do have the $1 cashback offer on IBOTTA. So you could do your deal like this, and then maybe add in like the Crest at $3.35. Remember, grab the one at $3.35. We have a $2 digital. And then you could just add this in as a freebie, because remember, that's $1. Use the $1 digital. So here's another nice little deal you could do. You could actually also roughly for about a few cents more, if maybe you don't need the laundry care, add in the Cascade. Remember, these are $5.15, but we have the $2 digital. So it makes it $3.15. So roughly you pay just a couple cents more, like less than 50 cents more if maybe you wanted to do your deal like this. So tons of options. Just wanted to kind of show you. But let's say you did this deal. Let me show you, tell you how much it would come out to. So this would be $16.85, but then when our coupons come off, we would pay $11.85 at the register. But then remember, we would submit our receipt to IBOTTA for $1 back, make for the Purex, making this just $10.85, y'all. And I kind of like this deal because you're getting a little bit of everything. And then remember to always cater it to your need. Great substitute. Could also, like I said, you could keep the Crest and all that, but then add in like the palm olive. So several options when it comes to catering it to your need. Another option, especially if you're one that needs body wash, you could substitute the body wash, pay a little bit more. Remember, the Axe is $5.50, but we have the $2 digital, so it makes the Axe just $3.50. So roughly you'll pay about 75 cents more if maybe you wanted to factor in the Axe. Remember, another option could be if maybe your store is out or you want the Dialman, you could grab that at $4.95. Remember, we have a $1.50 digital, or you could come out cheaper grabbing the clearance dial at $3.11, but we're just going to say this one at $4.75, and then you can use the $1.50 digital and you come out cheaper this way if maybe you don't want them in. All right, y'all, here's a nice deal you could do using the instant savings for like the Suavitel, Fabuloso, Palm Olive. It's a lot of items, but grab the big Suavitel fabric softener, $8.50. We actually have a $2 digital, and then I added in the Palm Olives at 2 for $4. We're going to use a 50-cent digital. That puts us well over $10 to save $3 instantly, since we did pick up the qualifying products. Then I added in the Tide liquid. Remember, you could get the pods if you prefer the pods. They're $5.50, and we have a $1 digital. So this particular scenario right here would total you $18, And then when all our coupons come off and our instant savings for $3 come off for spending 10 on the Suavitel and Palmolive, that'll leave us just to pay $11.50 before tax, y'all. But let's say your store's out of Tide, or maybe you actually prefer Gain. Remember, the Gain liquid is also $5.50. So you could just switch your deal around like this and come out cheaper. Another option, if maybe your store doesn't have Palmolive, or if you don't need Palmolive, but let's say you need toothpaste, you could also grab one of the Colgate toothpaste, and then we have $1 digital, so you could come out a little bit cheaper, especially like if you added a $4 Colgate in, use $1 digital, and then this would be 50 cents cheaper. So another option you could do, and then remember, this is already $8.50, so you really just need $1.50 to get you there. So another option could be just taking this out. But if your store has like the Palmolive, the one that's at $1.50, and we have a 25-cent digital, you could do your deal like this and again come out cheaper, since we only need to be at exactly 10. But with this, we're at like $12.50. Here's another option you could do. You could pick up the Clorox all-purpose cleaner, or like the bleach. Remember to scan them though on the apps, because you want to grab the one at $4 and use the $1 digital. Grab the Tide liquid, Tide Pods, or the Gain liquid. Remember, any one of those is $5.50. And then we have $1 digital, so whichever way you prefer to do it. So if you are one that needs Tide, then let's do the Tide. But it will still come out the same, whichever one you decide to add in. And then add in 2 of the Febreze products at $3.25 each. I decided to get the Air Effect spray. You could get the small spaces, and then use the $3.30 off of 2 digital. So if we did this scenario, this would end up totaling us $16. But then when our coupons come out, we end up paying just $10.70 before tax, y'all. But remember to always cater the deal to your need. You could actually come out like 50 cents cheaper, so roughly pay about $10.20. If maybe you didn't even need the Tide, you could just add in 2 of the General Mills cereals. Remember, they're 2 for $5. And then we have the $1 digital. So just for visual purposes, and again, this would end up being like $10.20. If maybe you want to do your deal like this, or maybe you want to pay a little more and get 3 of the Kellogg's. So several options you could do if maybe you didn't need the Tide. Another option you could do for 50 cents more, you could just add in the Palmolive. Remember, they're 2 for $4, but we have a 50-cent digital. So you end up paying 50 cents more. So roughly about $11.30 if maybe you wanted to do your deal like this. And again, you don't have to get Tide. You could get the Gain, or you could come out cheaper if maybe you don't even need laundry care. You just want to grab like the Clorox. So here's another option, because that's $4 and we have $1 digital, versus the laundry care, which is $5.50 and we have $1 digital. So roughly you come out $1.50 cheaper if maybe you wanted to do your deal like this. Option 2, remember my store only had 1, but you could grab like the Dawn starter and the refill. The starter is $5, the refill is $4.50. And we have the $3.99 off of 2 digital, or you could grab like the Gain one as well at $4.75 each. So another option, you could come out a little more, but again, cater it to your need. And then you could just take the Palmolive away, since we got the Dawn, and maybe just add in the Clorox to save you about 50 cents. All right, y'all, so here's a nice deal you could do. Picking up 2 of the General Mills cereals at 2 for $5, using the 1 off of 2 digital. Pick up the Dawn starter right here at $5, and then get the refill at $4.50. Use the $3.99 off of 2 digital. So for this particular scenario, this would total us $14.50. But then when our coupons come off, we should end up paying just $9.51 before tax at the register. Another alternative you could do, if maybe your store is out of the Dawn like mine, or they just have 1, and roughly you would actually come out, I want to say, 1 penny cheaper. But you could just factor in the Purex. Remember, this big one is $9.50. We have a $2 digital, but then remember, after we submit our receipt to IBOTTA for the $2 in cash back, it drops that down to just $5.50. So roughly you could do a deal like this and roughly almost come out the same. So again, several options. Remember, sometimes it's not all about having like the cheaper out of pocket if we're going to turn around and pay full price for something we really need. So another amazing deal that you can do. Or if maybe you know you need the socks for just about, actually roughly 25 cents more, or somewhere in there, you could pick up the socks, the hang socks. Remember, they're $7.75, and we have a $2 digital, so it drops it down to $5.75. So yeah, you pay about 25 cents more if maybe you want to factor the hang socks in, if you know you need socks versus laundry care. Another option. And then, y'all, here's a nice deal you could do. You could pick up the Purex at $9.50, use the $2 digital, and then remember, we're going to submit our receipt to IBOTTA for $2 in cash. Pick up the SWAGBUCKS fabric softener at $8.50, and then we have a $2 digital. And then you want to actually grab the palm olive, which is $1.50. My store didn't have it, but it comes in a different bottle. But you want to grab the one at $1.50, and I think we do have that 25-cent digital as well. So if we were to do this particular scenario, remember, we would save $3 instantly for spending $10 on like palm olive and SWAGBUCKS. So at the register, this would total $19. But then when our digital coupons come out, we would pay $12. Actually, we would pay $11.75 because we got the 25-cent digital for the palm olive. But after the $2 cash back on IBOTTA, that'll make this just $9.75, y'all, which is amazing considering what all we're getting. And remember, another option for about 50 cents more, or roughly about 50 cents more, you could just add in the SWAGBUCKS fabrics dryer sheets. Remember, they're $1.95 versus $1.50 for the palm olive. But the only difference is we do have a 25-cent digital for the palm olive. But if you know you don't need just soap, but you need dryer sheets, this is another way that you can switch your deal around. Or if you're one that doesn't want the Purex, another option, which still comes out the same, since when it's all said and done, the Purex ends up being $5.50. You could grab the game product at $7.50. Use the $2 digital. So another option, and remember, you can get the flings if you prefer the flings. Or maybe you're one that really needs to get stocked up on fabric softener. Another option could be the fabric softener. Or maybe you want the Gain dryer sheets. You could just grab the Gain dryer sheets instead. So several options you could do based off of your need. So remember, you could just factor in the Ajax at $1.50, not the Ajax, the palm olive at $1.50. So just kind of showing you how you can switch your deal around based off of your need. All right, y'all, here's a nice deal you could do. Picking up one of the Game products at $7.50. Remember, you can get any other ones at $7.50. Use the $2 digital. Pick up the Dial body wash at $4.75. Or remember, you could come out much cheaper if your store has the clearance ones. But let's say we get the one at $4.75. We're going to use the $1.50 digital. Pick up the Crest at $3.35. This one isn't $3.35, so grab the one at $3.35. Use the $2 digital, and then you could just add in the scope at $1. Use the $1 digital. But regardless, with or without the scope, it's still gonna come out the same. So let's say we did this scenario. This would total us $16.80. But then when all our coupons come off, we end up paying just $10.30, y'all, before tax. But remember, a great substitute, which still comes out the same, could be the Purex. Because remember, it's $9.50. We have the $2 digital. And then remember, we also have $2 cashback offer on IBOTTA. But remember, with IBOTTA, those cashback offers do vary. Yours may be more or less, but mine's is for $2. So you could do your deal like this and again still come out the same. Or another option, if maybe you want to get the men, you could pay about 20 cents more. Or you could just factor in the X. Remember, at $5.50, and we have the $2 digital. So another way that you can switch your deal around. And then again, I'm just visually showing you how you can switch your deal if maybe you don't want the laundry care, or you don't want the liquid detergent, maybe you need fabric softener. Several ways you can switch your deal around. All right, y'all, here's a nice deal to do, especially if you need baby care and you can't wait till Saturday and factor until 5 off of 25. Grab the Huggies at $10.50, use the $2 digital. Grab the Johnson's baby care at $5 and use the $1 digital. So remember, if you get some of the more expensive ones, just adjust your price accordingly. But this would total us $15.50, y'all. And then when our coupons come off at the register, we end up paying just $12.50 before tax. But y'all know I like to show you different ways to do the deal. Now, you could come out the exact same if maybe you know you need cereal. Grab 2 of the General Mills cereals at 2 for $5. Use the $1 off of 2 digital, and you still come out paying $12.50 before tax. Another option that actually comes out slightly a little bit cheaper, you could add in 2 of the Febreze products. Remember, the ones at $3.25 each. Use the $3.30 off of 2 digital. So another option, especially if baby you need Febreze and diapers. All right, y'all, but that's all I have for my any day deals video. Definitely let me know down below which scenario you like. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and y'all leave me a comment below where y'all are from, what the weather's like. But come back on Wednesday for my 5 off of 25 scenario video where I'm going to bring you some scenarios with the 5 off of 25 coupon. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.